In the furthest reaches of the southern hemisphere lies a land of ancient whispers, a continent forged not by conquest or empire, but by time itself. This is Australia, vast, mysterious, and home to one of the oldest continuous cultures on Earth. Long before the world knew its name, this land was already alive. Its red deserts, coral coasts, and deep forests were woven together in the dream time, the spiritual creation story of the Aboriginal peoples. For over 65,000 years, long before the pyramids were built or the Great Wall was raised, the first Australians thrived here. They were hunter-gatherers, artists, and storytellers. They mapped the land through songlines, invisible pathways linking sacred sites, where every rock, tree, and river held a story of creation. Their culture wasn't written in books. It was sung, danced, and painted in ochre upon stone, a living library of knowledge passed down through generations. Then in 1606, the first Europeans arrived. Dutch navigator Willem Janszoon sighted the northern coast, marking the start of a new and profound chapter. For the next century and a half, other European explorers would trace its shores, men like Abel Tasman and William Dampier. But it was Captain James Cook in 1770 who would irrevocably change its destiny. He charted the entire eastern coast, claiming it for Britain and naming it New South Wales. But this land was not empty, as he claimed. It was already home to hundreds of distinct nations, each with its own languages, laws, and territories older than recorded history itself. In 1788, this new chapter began in earnest. The first fleet arrived in Botany Bay, carrying hundreds of convicts, soldiers, and settlers. A penal colony was established, and with it, a clash of worlds began. For the Aboriginal peoples, this was not settlement, it was an invasion. It marked the beginning of displacement, dispossession, and unimaginable loss. Yet even through the harshest years of colonization, their deep spiritual connection to the land, their dreaming, never broke. Throughout the 19th century, the colonies expanded rapidly, fueled by the promise of land and the glint of gold in the fields of Victoria. Free settlers arrived in droves, towns grew into cities, and new industries took root. But this growth was shadowed by conflict. Frontier wars raged across the continent. Forced removals tore families apart, and policies of cultural erasure sought to silence the oldest voices on the planet. Still, the
Stop. If you're still enjoying this video, take a second to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. It really helps us bring more history to life. And hey, if you don't, Genghis Khan might just come looking for you. But seriously, your support and our amazing sponsor Tech Essentials keep this channel running strong. Plus, every month, one lucky subscriber wins a £20 Tech Essentials gift card. So hit that button, check them out, and let's keep exploring the roots of the world together.
Resilience of indigenous communities endured, their traditions quietly protected and passed down, a flame that refused to be extinguished. By 1901, the 6 separate colonies decided to unite, forming the Commonwealth of Australia. It was a young nation, built on the ideals of democracy and opportunity, but it carried the deep and unaddressed scars of its foundation. For much of the 20th century, Australia defined itself through waves of migration, first from Britain, then from post-war Europe, and later from across Asia. Each wave added new colors, foods, and voices to the national story, shaping the multicultural society we see today. While the nation prospered as a modern state, its first peoples continued their long fight for recognition. Their struggle for land rights, equality, and justice echoed across the decades, demanding that Australia confront its past. Landmark moments like the 1967 referendum, which finally recognized Aboriginal people as citizens, and the Mabo decision in 1992, which overturned the lie of terra nullius, began the slow and difficult process of healing old wounds. These milestones acknowledged a fundamental truth. This ancient land was never truly given away, it was taken. Today, Australia stands as a continent of incredible contrasts. Gleaming skyscrapers rise beside sacred ancient sites, and the hum of modern life unfolds over a landscape where the echoes of the Dreamtime can still be felt. Its roots stretch far deeper than 250 years of colonization. They reach back 65,000 years, to the world's first astronomers, navigators, and storytellers. A civilization so old, it rewrites what we thought we knew about humanity itself. Australia's story is one of survival and spirit, of the world's oldest living cultures meeting the newest. And through every wave of change, one truth remains constant. This vast land has always belonged to its people, those who listen to its stories and walk its ancient paths. Because the roots of Australia were never planted, they've been growing here for over 60 millennia. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. We explore the roots of a new nation every day. And remember, one lucky subscriber wins a $20 Tech Essentials gift card every month. Join us again as we rediscover the world, one story at a time.
For all your must-have gadgets and accessories, make sure to check out Tech Essentials.